So I see this what y'all was waiting on, huh? I share the same sentiment, cause I was too.
My hustles was good. Just before we get into the topic of discussion, make sure that you like this video, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And then make sure that you listen to the Hustle With Me tape on all streaming platforms and click the link in the description box to get you some Hustle With Me merch. So, I'm seeing people getting on Cardi B's case once again in reference to the WAP song that's been making its ways for close to a year now, or some months, however long it came out. But a video ended up going viral or whatever, where she was listening to it in her free time, and her daughter ends up coming into the room and she immediately turns it off, which I don't blame her for. And she's been catching a lot of backlash with people saying, oh, her daughter can't listen to it, but my kids are at risk of listening to it. Other kids can listen to it. A whole bunch of, a whole bunch of peanut gallery comments. And Cardi responded, was saying that she makes adult content and her child has no business listening to it. She just believes that she was just doing her due diligence as a parent. And a couple more things along the lines of that. And I 100% agree with her. Not even from the standpoint of me being an artist myself, but just for the simple fact that just because Cardi B makes the music that she makes, and with her being, like she said, sexually explicit, that doesn't mean that she has to be that person when her daughter is around. Like, one thing that I don't understand is that, one thing that people have to understand is you have to articulate yourself in different settings and different people in different environments. Like, there has to be an on and off switch for what it is that you're doing. And then not only that, it's like, it's not Cardi's responsibility to determine what your child watches or listens to. She makes content for adults. It's not her responsibility to make sure that your kid doesn't listen to it, because that's not her child. It's her responsibility to make sure that her child isn't listening to, or watching whatever it is that she's doing up until she gets up there in age. If she gets up there in age, then that's a conversation that they should have, but that's between Cardi and her daughter. But as far as, but as far as everybody else's kids, the same rights and controls that Cardi has over her child on what she views and watches, those parents have it as well. Like, she's already made it clear, and it's even obvious, she makes content for adults. So she doesn't have the social responsibility to make sure that whatever it is that she's doing, or whatever music that she's making, is appropriate for kids. That's not her demographic, so she's not gonna make anything targeting towards that. And it's like not only that, just think of a couple analogies. If a dude's selling dope, he not gonna put crack around his kids. Or, a stripper busting it, like she said, a stripper busting it wide open, this, that, and the other at night to make the bread. But that don't mean that they gonna be that around their children. Like, there's certain boundaries that you have to set, especially when they're, when they're so young. And then what if they sneak off and listen to it? Now, for sure, as kids, as teenagers, all before we actually get grown, we gonna try to sneak around and do stuff and rebel. There's nothing you could do about that. All you can do is just do your best to control that, but stop harping on Cardi to try to, raise your kids. Because you have control over what it is that they listen to. You have control over what it is that they watch, what they say around you, all this other stuff. Like, just because she doesn't let her daughter listen to that song, that doesn't make her hypocritical. That's like me. if I'm around my homeboys, if I'm around my homeboys, we having drinks, we talking about this, that, and the other, cussing, this, that, and that, and the third. I'm not finna do that around my mama. Like, it's certain boundaries that you have to set with certain people, and that's what people are not understanding. Like, she's not a role model for the kids, and she's even said that herself. Like, and like saying that there's an agenda or whatever, this, that, and the other. Just shut up. Because it's really not that hard to articulate. She makes content for adults, not for the kids. And you have control over what it is your child listens to. So don't even try to throw the responsibility that you have on your child on her. Because at the end of the day, she's just doing her job by serving to her demographic. But what do y'all think? I'll take popular opinions and unpopular opinions. Just get in the comments and talk to me. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And listen to the Hustle With Me tape on all streaming platforms. And get you some Hustle With Me merch. You dig?